Oh, my mods are gonna be so mad at me. Oh well, what are you gonna do? It's fine. Hi everyone, welcome back. No one's even here because I didn't tell anybody I was gonna stream. Oh no. Let me turn off slow mode, hang on. Oh, hi. Oh, there's 2 of you here, Percy and Sam. Oh my god, 3 of you are here? Okay, good. Hi. I don't know why I'm here, to be honest with you, besties. I just felt like playing Animal Crossing, to be perfectly honest with you. And yeah, I'm streaming for like 24 hours later, so. It looks like we passed $219,000 for St. Jude when I was offline, though. So that's fun. Oh, God. Okay, well, we'll just wait until my mods show up and realize, oh God, sorry, I was trying to turn my switch on and I hit my knee against my desk. I didn't deserve this. Okay, let me just turn my switch on. Oh my God, Daniel has my cord. Do I have another one? Okay, this is fine. You're watching the Jeopardy? Oh yeah, I figured a bunch of you might be watching that. That's not that's not gonna work to plug my controller in. Dan stole my cord so we could plug in his control. Here we go. This is fine. You're applying for a job at St. Jude? Oh, that's amazing, Percy. Congratulations. Okay, let me just plug this in. And then we'll begin. Okay. I could have done that before I went live, but then I didn't. So, here we are, doing this now. You're watching Jeopardy too? Oh God, I bet I interrupted all of you. I bet I scared you. All of a sudden there's a good morning, hello, a new Simsie is here. A second one. Okay. I'm prepared. You thought Twitch broke? I'm so sorry. That happens to people all the time when I stream on Wednesdays, because I stream in the morning on Wednesdays. And so people all the time are like, I was watching the VOD from yesterday and you scared me. Because all of a sudden it just switches to this, you know? So sorry. So sorry. Look, I just felt like playing Animal Crossing. So. I know the category says Animal Crossing because I'm going to play Animal Crossing B. I put the title to say what I'm doing later because I know people are going to ask. So I'm trying to get ahead of the questions. I'm getting ahead of the questions by putting it in the title now. Like, I know I'm doing Sims on pause later, but I wanted to play Animal Crossing now. So, I'm here now. Doing this now. That's fine. Well, let me go actually back to proper today. Been wishing for an Animal Crossing stream? Well, here we go. See? This is fun. It's your first live stream? Oh, Bamboo, hello. Welcome in. It's really good to see you, actually. Oh, and it's your first too? I'm glad. Well, this is a weird time. I don't usually stream at this time, so. Well, I am live around this time on Wednesdays in the mornings. What time is 4 p.m. Eastern time? Okay, so Marlo, right now it's 11:20 in the morning. Eastern time is the time zone that like New York is in, Florida's in. It's the whole East Coast of the US. So if it's easier for you to Google that, you could Google like a time zone calculator. 4 p.m. is in like 4.5 hours, if that helps. 4 p.m. Eastern time is 9 p.m. in the UK, if that helps. But that's how. That's what it means. So. Oh, did you, Grace? I'm so curious to see how that creator code thing turns out. That is really, really interesting. Well, thank you. I'm so curious about it. Was this planned? No, it wasn't, Polar. It wasn't planned. My mods don't even know. I don't even think that they know I'm live right now. None of them have acknowledged it in mods chat. So I don't think that they're aware what I've done. I don't think the mods are aware that I've done this. And I'm not going to tell them because they're mad at me already because I'm streaming for 24 hours later. So I'm just going to shh. Nobody alert the mods. Mods are asleep. It's just us. Nobody tell them. Shh. No one say a word. It's a free-for-all is what this is. Oh no. We've been discovered. Hi, Kath. What do you mean, why am I here? What? I'm not here. This isn't live. This is actually a VOD. This isn't live. It's not live. I'm not here. What are you talking about? This is a YouTube video. It's fine. This is just pre-recorded. Yeah. It's definitely not Saturday morning, and I'm definitely not playing Animal Crossing right. Oh, hi, Tilly. Oh, no. Oh, they've discovered me. I've been found out. Oh, no. You know, Grace, I think that we're gonna hunt for Wart Jr. next. I believe that is my plan. And I think we're gonna do it, like, next weekend. So, hey, listen, mods, you don't need to be here right now. I'll be okay. I can handle it. Don't worry. I'll be good. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think we're gonna hunt for Wart Jr. next weekend. So, I believe that is my plan. I don't need any of those things. Let's see what the other shop has. Oh, Aaron, thanks for the $15 to St. Jude, by the way. And it's your birthday, Elme. Happy birthday. I can sing you a song. Oh my gosh, look at how cute it's turning out. Aren't you so excited? I'm so excited. I actually, like, can't wait. I'm so excited. What's the plan for today? I'm just gonna play a little bit of Animal Crossing, not for very long. I just really felt like playing Animal Crossing right now, and I'm planning on streaming for 24 hours later. Not like, I won't be, like, on camera the whole time. But I'm planning on streaming for, like, 24 hours later, leaving The Sims unpaused to see what happens. It's like an experiment. And so I thought, I kind of was like, maybe I'll play a little bit of Animal Crossing now. You know, just have some fun. Hang out a little bit. Anger the mods. Natalie Simsie is sneaky. Thank you for the donations to St. Jude, by the way. What do you think you're doing? No at mods. Shannon, it was supposed to be a secret you weren't supposed to know. This was, it was supposed to be a secret. I was trying not to anger the mods. Kayla, you are a menace. I was watching true crime. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go to, see if there's any yellow, flowers. Tilly let it out? Tilly! Keep it to yourself. How could you tell on me? You're watching a VOD from when Paranormal came out? Oh, really? That's kind of fun, actually. I like that pack. We should play the career again. Oh, Bree, thank you for the $40 to St. Jude. They said my dad was a survivor of childhood cancer because of St. Jude. I'll be forever grateful for the work they put into the world. Bree, thank you so much. And Mighty Boo Boo, thank you for the $10 to St. Jude as well. Discord snitched on you, also Twitch notifs. That's true. It is a little bit obvious, but you know, shh. Is this gonna be on YouTube? Yeah, it will be. It will be. I post all my VODs on YouTube. I've been streaming a lot recently though, so like I stream a lot anyway, but I've been streaming a lot recently, so I'm a little bit behind with the VODs because I've got more VODs than there are days in the week to upload them. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Okay, I don't need those. I want a rose. So the St. Jude fundraiser ends at the end of May. So May 31st is the last day of the fundraiser. Keep this between the 1.9K of us. Yeah, this is private. Okay, well anyway, I've been working a little bit on my island. I want to do today a little bit of terraforming to start figuring out where the neighborhood is going to go when we eventually move it again, because I'm going to move it again. So I want to do a little bit of terraforming today to kind of figure out, like, you know, how it's all gonna go. You're getting chicken veggie soup and dumplings for dinner later? Oh, Tilly, that does sound good. I am jealous, actually. Hello, Pietro, my king. It is so good to see you. Okay, I really can't decide. Here's my new problem. I really, really, truly cannot decide how much land I want to give to each of the houses. Lissa, we streamed the multiplayer mod like last week, and we have another one. We haven't figured out the exact day yet, although maybe we did. At some point next week, I think maybe on Wednesday, but we're still kind of figuring out. It's hard to, organize like 6 people. But at some point next week, Dr. Gluon made Candyland in The Sims. Dr. Gluon is the mastermind behind all of these such ridiculous things. But he made Candyland in The Sims. And he asked a few of us if we wanted to play with him using the multiplayer mod. And so I think we're going to do that next week. So... yeah, of course he did, right? But we're going to do that next week, I think. With the same people as last time, but also Spring Sims, I believe, is the plan. So, Kenny, thanks for the $20 to St. Jude, by the way. Thank you so much. Gluon is so creative. It's actually wild. I don't know how he does this. I don't know how he gets this all in his brain, but Gluon is so creative. It's actually so fun. Okay, I was coming around because I wanted to see if I had put any of the orange flowers anywhere, and I don't think that I did. Boo, Simsy. Why not? I don't have any orange roses. This is so confusing to me because I swear I did. I swear that I had orange roses, but I guess I don't because they're nowhere to be found. The 24 hours of unpaused is tonight, bud. Yeah, it is. In like 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Sims Unpaused or Animal Crossing. So, Annie, we're playing Animal Crossing now, but the Sims Unpaused is later. Does that make sense? I have it in the title because everyone's going to ask. So, I just wanted to make it very clear in the title that is, yes, that today is the right day, but we're doing it later. Not the same stream. No, I'm going to get off stream in between probably because I need to do a little bit of last minute setup for it. Today's not going to be super long right now. I just wanted to play a little bit of Animal Crossing. I don't think I threw them away, Katie, because I was saving. I'll show you. I've been saving all of my extra flowers. Like, I've got all of my flowers from before on the beach. I have, like, bajillions of them laid out over here. So it's very confusing to me that I don't have any orange roses anywhere. Because I have a bunch of orange flowers. I have a bunch of flowers. But... the orange roses, I swear I had some, but there's not any. For whatever reason. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, when's my birthday? It's August 14th is my birthday. Thank you for asking. Do I need some? Shen, you don't have to get on now because I'm not like in urgent need of them, but I'm working on slowly so maybe eventually I'll take you up on that. But I swear I had some. I'm just so confused. So confused. But look, I'll show you. I was working on this. So, that's the situation. And thanks for the $50 to St. Jude. Thank you for Cozy Streams with the $5 to St. Jude. Yes, I've heard about the Dead by Daylight multiplayer mod. Yeah, Dr. Gluon was talking to me about that too, because he was thinking, like, obviously because Dan is a Dead by Daylight streamer, Gluon was thinking that it would be funny if we got, like, us and Dan and probably somebody else. I don't think we knew who the last person was going to be, but we were thinking that because Dan streams Dead by Daylight, we could try and use, like, that Sims Dead by Daylight multiplayer mod thing to try and do it in The Sims. But he was going to, like, mess around with it and see if he thought it would be good for a stream. But that is also an idea that Gluon had for a multiplayer thing. And I think that would be hilarious. I'm not sure how it works. Honestly, I don't know how Gluon's brain works either. Because Gluon comes up with the wackiest ideas. Like, he is so good at that. Oh, I forgot. I meant to see whose house it was that I wanted to move. I think it was Camo Frogs, actually. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's talk infrastructure. You wish you had his creativity? I know! It's wild. He's so good at that. He's so good at that. Gluon is a lot of fun. If you don't follow him on Twitch, his name is Dr. Gluon. Here, I'll put his link in the chat. But Gluon, like, is such a creative person. He's so cool. I've known Gluon for, like, years and years as well. Gluon, I met him for the first time in person, actually. I didn't know him online first. I met him in person first at the first ever Sims camp when City Living came out. So I met Gluon in, like, 2017. I was still in high school, which is wild. I've known him forever, for so long. So, I don't know. I feel a lot like a lot of the Simmers are like family to me for that reason, you know? Because I've known them for so long, since I was so young. I feel like I don't know. They're very important to me. Yeah, I have been to Europe, Aim. I don't know if you knew this, but Duck Dan, my roommate, he's not my roommate. We're actually married. He's from the UK, so I've been to visit him a million bajillion times before he ended up being able to move to America. But I've also been to Germany once. I went to Berlin for TwitchCon. I went to Paris once, and I've also been to Italy. So, yeah, my editor, Dan, yeah. Yeah, my editor, Dan, yes, indeed. Yeah, I've been to Berlin before, too. My next Sims stream? Well, Melody, we're gonna play The Sims Unpaused later. Oh, that was the wrong house. I needed one of these. That's okay. We can get this one out of the way, too. But anyway. Oh, I really have, I've been testing Dan. Basically, I tweeted, so yesterday, I'm gonna cause a scene here today, too. But yesterday, for lunch before we went live, Dan and I made some, fake chicken nuggets and some mashed potatoes for lunch. And then Dan was like, he made some comment like, oh, it looks messy, but whatever, because I'm just gonna pour tomato sauce all over it. And I was like, I'm sorry. Tomato sauce? Like, I know you mean ketchup, but tomato sauce? And so, you know, naturally I started making fun of it. And then I tweeted it, knowing full well I was going to cause a scene, because I know that that word is used somewhat interchangeably. But to me, tomato sauce is like pasta sauce, pizza sauce type of tomato sauce, not ketchup. To use those interchangeably implies that you might put ketchup instead of tomato sauce on pizza. Oh my god. Anyway, so I was just making fun of him. I knew I was going to cause a scene on Twitter, and I did when I tweeted that, but yeah, like ketchup is sweet, right? It's not the same thing. Anyway, I know people call it that. I know it's a thing, right? But I still wanted to make fun of you. And as I said in the tweet, the British must be stopped. And I stand by that. I stand by that. The British must be stopped. Mighty Boo Boo, thanks for the $10 to St. Jude, by the way. See you with the $5. Daisy with the $50. Music with the $1 and with the $50. Thank you so much. Anyway, I'm not actually judging you. I get a free pass because of Dan. So I just like to make fun of him. I'll take any chance I can to make fun of him. That's all. Wait, British people are real? That's how I feel too, Ivy, honestly. And I have one of them in my house. It's terrible. Yeah, Dan puts ketchup like all over his mashed potatoes. When we make like mashed potatoes in this context, like if we're like making some leftovers and we have like, I don't know, some like frozen fake nuggets that we're gonna cook and put with them, Dan will like put ketchup all over the potatoes and stir it all together and then like dip the nuggets in it. But he puts ketchup all over the mashed potatoes. Maybe that's the more controversial thing. People put ketchup on a lot of stuff though. I had friends that used to put ketchup on rice and stuff. I don't know. It's fine. People put ketchup on a lot of things. It's fine. I'm not here to judge. Do whatever you want, you know, but don't call it tomato sauce. I feel like because I have such weird picky eater habits, I'm not here to judge anybody's habits for eating in any way, shape, or form. You do what you need to do. Do what you want to do. It's fine. Okay, let's see who's in the campsite. I'm actually kind of nervous about this. I'm sorry. Paula, no. I'm sorry, but no. 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 That is absolutely fine. I have to go. No. That's okay. No. Thank you. No. Thank you, but no. The silence. I want to talk, though. I got some weird villagers. Still. Okay, let me go look actually really fast at the map because I wanted to see whose house. Elise. Okay, it's Elise's that I need to move first. All right, let's do that. Thank you. Thank you. Kitty, thank you for the donation to St. Jude. P.S. The British can't be stopped. I don't know. I think you're pretty easily stopped. You ever heard of the Revolutionary War? Ooh, we got you so good. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I need to move Elise's house. Okay, hi Elise. Time to go. Anyway. Did I fight in the Revolutionary War? Oh no. Oh no. Look at me. Look at me. Hurry up. Oh my god. Why is this game so, like, slow? So slow. It's fine. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. I think... What it was... Hello. Let me steal this. Bonsai shelf. Oh, I already had it. Never mind. Oh, we got Tangy, Paige. We have Tangy. Not on this island, though. We have Tangy on my, like, Florida island. This is Bridgeport, the one that I've been playing since Animal Crossing first came out. So it's a different island. We do have Tangy. Don't worry. You feel like boiled spaghetti? Oh, Tilly. I actually really understand that analogy. I relate to that a lot. Boiled spaghetti feels like a really, yeah, that feels really just right to me. So. Yeah, Polar, the shell challenge video was supposed to come out tomorrow, but to be perfectly honest with you, I have not had as much time as I thought I would to be able to look at the shells on the gallery. It largely in part, no, entirely because of the charity event. I've been so busy. A lot of the streams that I've been doing this week have taken like a lot more planning, obviously, than normal. And it just, there's been a lot going on behind the scenes that has really thrown off my schedule. So I don't know if I'll be able to get it out tomorrow like I wanted to. Well, actually, certainly not, because I'm streaming for 24 hours, so I can't record tomorrow because my PC is going to be doing something else. But yeah, it's kind of thrown off my schedule. I thought I could pull it off, but there's been too much going on, so hopefully next weekend will be the plan, or sooner, I don't know. Kind of depends what goes on next week. We have the kids coming out next week, so there's probably going to be, there's probably going to be an update next week because the kids are coming out, so I would anticipate an update. I don't know if it'll be a big update, but at least an update because the kids are coming out. So that's something to take note of as well. Might have to make a video about that too. We'll see. No, Pink, I never thought we were getting online dating. A lot of people speculated that based on like the, for some reason, the werewolf teasers, they speculated online dating. I never thought we would get online dating from those. I don't know. I don't think that's coming. I think they would have teased it more. Oh yeah, and they said there's going to be an SDX drop next week too. They said that on Twitter. Oh yeah, oh my god, and next Wednesday, don't even get me started. My stupid mods, love you besties, but my stupid mods, they made this, you know when people do those puzzle shells? Where like it's a shell challenge, but it like is a bunch of different rooms that you have to puzzle together. They they made me one of those, and it's real bad. It's real bad. So, all of them made a room. Yeah, I know it's because of the date night kit we're getting, but people were talking about it. Like, people have been speculating about online dating since they first showed that, like, the scary phone sim. You know, that Kalia Maybe person? People have been like, oh my god, it means online dating because she's holding a phone. Like, people have been speculating about that a lot for a long time. I never got those vibes from it. I think it's wishful thinking. Besties, I would love to see online dating come to The Sims 4 so bad, but I think it's just wishful thinking. I don't think that they've ever actually teased that. So. I also don't think that that would come in an update. I think that it would come in a pack. I feel like I really would be very surprised if it came in an update. Like, if they're gonna do it, I think it would be in some sort of pack. Yeah, I know they had that, like, no swiping left here on the phone lady thing, but sincerely, I think that they just were making a joke. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to, like, manage expectations, because it stresses me out when people, like, get convinced something is coming and then it doesn't come. But I really, really would be so surprised if we actually got online dating. I feel like that was just a joke about how she was, like, creepy. Like, I don't know. Strawberry, no to ketchup with mashed potatoes. Kitty, thank you for those donations to St. Jude, by the way. You miss stuff packs? Oh, I do too. I so miss stuff packs and wish we had stuff packs still. Oh, I can't get that because Camo Frog is sitting there. Anyway. I mean, it's possible because we know that there's, like, well, we don't know, but we're pretty sure there's going to be an expansion pack coming at some point soon-ish, because it's been like a year since the last one, so I wouldn't be surprised if, because the last one came out in July of last year, so I wouldn't be surprised if, like, in July of this year, or, I don't know, sooner would be nice, but that's not on the roadmap, so, I don't know, I would sort of hope that, maybe the expansion pack would come with online dating, I don't know, we'll see, but I don't know. I don't know. They haven't done a stuff pack in, like, over a year and a half. The last one was Paranormal. That was a long time ago. LC Marie, thank you for the $20 to St. Jude, by the way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know, Kath, can I be honest with you? I have been thinking about this a lot. And I know that people, like, really question when they said that kits won't impact the release schedule of other packs. And I realize that it might not look like that. But can I be honest with you about my theory of this? I think that kits were a response to the pandemic in that their plans and their ability to create packs as fast as they used to before they started working from home got slowed down a lot. I think they've probably adjusted fine now, but we're seeing, like, a lot of backlog because it takes them like a year to make an expansion pack, right? So I think that the kits were a response to the pandemic in the sense that they couldn't make as many packs as they used to. So they started making kits because I think they can outsource kits entirely. Like, a lot of the assets that are in the game, like the build assets, the cast assets, they do concept art for, and then they outsource it to, like, modelers to make it. Like, not even, like, in-house EA people. So they can, like, design a kit and then outsource the creation of it and then release it. And so they can be releasing content still in between their other packs that they can't get out as fast because they're having big pandemic delays still. That's what I think is happening with the kits. I really truly don't think that they're impacting development. I think that, like, COVID impact development and they're using kits as, like, backfill because they can't get stuff out as fast as they used to. Yeah, I also wish that they would be more transparent about that if that's true. But to me, that's what makes the most sense. But, like, I know they outsource stuff because, Like I did the builds for Snowy Escape, and like they told me about it. Like I wouldn't be surprised if like they would like update the Snowy Escape early access build version that I had as they got assets in. Like that totally makes sense to me. But the kids just seem like filler content because they can't get stuff out as fast as they used to. But yeah, I think that it's a COVID thing, unfortunately. You're seeing that across like all games. I think of this a lot with The Sims 5 too, because we know that The Sims 5 is in development, right? But it's still years away. And then COVID happened. I wouldn't be surprised if Sims 5 was like 5 years away, if not more, because of COVID delays. Because having COVID really impact their development really early on would have set them back so much. Like, I really would not be surprised. So the difference with stuff packs, in case it wasn't clear, I'm sorry, and the difference with like stuff packs and like gameplay kits and stuff is that the gameplay kits, they do all their animations in-house. So when a pack requires new animations, that's why they talk about animations being expensive and stuff like that, because it takes a lot more like work to make an animation than it is to make it like an object, right? So to make a stuff pack, that requires like creating gameplay. That's all in-house. That's a lot of work in-house, but they can outsource, like if they make a cast kit that just has a bunch of clothes, they can get someone else to make the clothes. They can do their concept art and then be like, here's what I want. Here, release it. Does that make sense? It's weird, but I think that's what's happening. I don't know for sure if that's what's happening, but I assume that's what's happening. That would make the most sense to me. I also think it's kind of weird. I don't know if you've looked into this, but you know how all of the packs have like number labels, like GP10, SP11, like Game Pack 10, SP11. They're calling the kits like SP. So the kits are like labeled as a stuff pack number, but they're coming, like the numbers of them are out of order. They're not like going like 15, 16, 17, 18. It could be like 17 and then 15. I forget the exact ones that were out of order, but I think that's because they can way more easily like push kits and move kits around and adjust kits, and the like release schedule is not as locked in as it is for like the bigger game packs and stuff. It's really weird. The whole thing is really weird. Yeah, they're labeled SP and they're like out of order number wise. What were the in-house people doing if the kits would have been outsourced? The in-house people were working on the other packs. Supervisors are the ones that are taking longer to release because of COVID. The in-house people are making the expansion pack that we all want. That's what the in-house people are busy working on other stuff. So, Maddie, yes, they have continued since the pandemic, but you forget that it's not easy to make a game, right? And it's even harder to make a game from home. So when the pandemic hit, so we have to think about, like, they're probably adjusted now, but they weren't adjusted when it first happened, right? So when the pandemic first hit and everybody had to go home to work from home, one, the dynamic completely changes from in-office to at-home work. Like, the ability to, like, work together is a lot harder. But more importantly, in a career like game development like this, they're using, like, really powerful PCs and stuff at work to make these games. Well, do they have a computer good enough at home? Can they get a computer good enough at home with, like, all the shortages and stuff? Like, so the delay and, like, that adjustment period to, like, adjust from working from home really set, like, all games back. Does that make sense? It's not just like you can pick up and do your emails. Like, it's not as easy to do that, right? Like, there's like tech requirements here that are different than a regular job, you know, or like other jobs, not regular job, other job. And again, they plan their packs and they work on their packs for like a year in advance. So the like early pandemic stuff, like things like Eco Lifestyle that came out like early pandemic, was already almost done. And now we're seeing, like, they worked on that all at home or at work. And now we're seeing ripple effects of things being slowed down from COVID because it took them a lot longer to make Snowy Escape. And so now we're, like, slowly having ripples of it taking, like, you know, we're trying to catch back up to how the frequency of before COVID, basically, because we're still experiencing those ripple effects of the original delays. But anyway. Same thing with, like, movies and stuff. You're seeing a lot of that, too. I don't know. No, I did it at home, French. The Snowy Escape builds we did at home. They gave me, like, you know how when I did the early access, just regular videos, we had, like, a separate version of the game in my library, and it had, like, a watermark on it and stuff? They basically gave me, like, a new version of The Sims, like a second Sims 4 in my library that was just the base game and a half-done Snowy Escape. So anyway, it's weird. And I don't even know for sure that's what's happening. I'm just speaking out of what I assume is happening for them. So yeah, Eco Lifestyle came out in what, like May of 2020 or something? I think it was like May of 2020 for Eco Lifestyle. Because it was right when I maybe June. I forget the exact timing. But it was like right after I graduated college. So, right around then. I don't know. I forget the exact timing. I don't remember. Okay, system, day and time. Yeah, it's weird to think about those sorts of things that came out like during the pandemic because it feels like it was so much longer ago than that. Mimi, thank you for the $150 to St. Jude. Phoenix with the $5. Thank you so much, both of you. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's weird. Pandemic time is weird. Princess, I get copies of all of the packs. They give me a code for all of the packs. Always. So that's the deal. I make videos promoting it and they give me a pack for free. So usually they give it to me early as well, a few days early. Lindsay, so here's the thing. How do I explain this? I have donated a lot of money to St. Jude this month. So I am not saying like, yeah, Prime subs go to charity because I don't want to encourage subs. Like my goal is not to be like, hey, everybody sub and then I'll donate it. Cause I feel really weird about those sorts of charity streams. Cause I don't always know if I can trust people saying it. And like, I don't want to like encourage people to sub because then half of that money goes to Twitch instead of to charity. So I'm just kind of like ignoring subs, but I donated a lot of money to St. Jude that will cover the subs. Does that make sense? So that's kind of the idea. I hope that you understand, but that's kind of what I thought made the most sense for this, as opposed to being like, yes, all subs will go to charity, and then like trying to because that feels like I'm encouraging them. I'm just not trying to encourage subs this month. So that's my thought process on it. So yeah, I donated $13,000 yesterday and then $13,000 another time. So basically don't worry about it. But I'm just not trying to encourage subs. That's the thought process behind it that I had. So, Belle, Mouse the American Staffy's mom, thank you for that donation to St. Jude. I really, really appreciate that. That is a fun idea. I wonder if I could get in contact with them to ask them about that. That could be fun. They suggested if I could get like a St. Jude patient to give me like some build ideas, and then I try and do it in The Sims. I wonder if I could probably reach out to St. Jude and ask them about that and see if that is something that any of them would want to do. So, I'm sure there are a load of kids there who play The Sims and like The Sims. So, that is kind of a fun idea. I will actually, honestly, I'll reach out to them about that today. I'll send them a message today. I never know who the best person to ask about that is, because I've got a bunch of St. Jude contacts, but I never know, like, I mean, I'm sure that one of them could put me in the right direction, so, that's a good idea. Write it down. That would be super cool, though. Sure, I'm doing a little bit of terraforming, because I'm trying to get the area open so that I can start doing my neighborhood. Okay. No, Renee, Twitch is not matching donations this month. I asked them about it, and they said that they hadn't, like, started up the program again, or something, whatever that means. Basically, last year, Twitch had this thing, the last couple years, Twitch had this thing where, I could, like, apply to ask them to match donations during a stream, and I could, like, pitch my stream idea, and then, tell them, like, here's the date and time, and they'd be like, yeah, that's awesome. Well, based on your previous, like, you know, fundraisers, we're going to match this much. And they like pick the number. And then during that stream, they would match the donations at the end. And I asked them about it, and they said they hadn't started up again this year. So the answer is no, they aren't going to match donations because Apparently they're not doing it right now. I don't know. I mean, like, that's what they said to me at least. So. Fascinating. I don't know why, but. We're doing the 24-hour Sims on pause stream in exactly 4 hours, Sour Tape. In exactly 4 hours. I'll get off in between then. So. No, Short, I've done Play Live a couple times. Last year was the second time I had done it. Yeah, Renee, I think I might stream for like 2 hours right now. I don't know. I just want to hang out a little bit, so. Okay, I need coal, please. Yes, please. Thank you very much. You're preparing a gift for me? Oh boy. What does that mean? Do you know, my mods said that yesterday. A couple of my mods met up yesterday to see a musical. Was it yesterday or the day before? Oh my god. Why are all the days blurring together? Either way, at some point in the past couple days, a few of my mods met up to see a musical together. And then in my mods chat, they're like, we got you a gift. And I was like, now, is this nice or should I be afraid? Because you keep doing it like that with the smiley face. We got you a present, smiley face. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? Why do I fear you? I fear you. Doesn't it seem suspicious with the smiley face? What does it mean? Anyway, I'm sure they're very nice. But I fear them. Yeah, the smiley face makes everything ominous. Yeah. Oh god. Inventory full. Help. Okay. It's revenge. Yeah. Another do you know, Tilly? Do you know? What does it mean? Not the rich smile. I hate all of you. You're so scary. You're all so scary. I live in fear of you. Ah. Okay, where did I put my, uh-oh. Do I have it on me? Maybe I'll just go to my house and put it away. Ooh. Oh, I can't get that yet because my inventory's full. Never mind. Oh, hi, Rolled. He's hanging out by my house. He's waiting for me. Lolly Bee. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Tomato sauce is not ketchup. Not this. What have I started? Okay, put these flower beds away. No, don't place item. Put away. Oval entrance mat, metal and wood chair, ceiling fan, metal and wood chair, street lamp, mountain bike, flower bed. Okay. I'm feeling okay about this. I might toss a lot of these things. Hedges. These are my iron fences. If we can just get my inventory, like, cleared up a little bit, that would be great. That's all I ask. I guess I could put the fences up there. And then we'll go buy one of those, I need to get another, or maybe I'll just craft it. I need to get another, slingshot. Okay. I'm sorry, you don't care about me organizing my inventory probably, but here we are. Here we are, organizing my inventory. Customization kits. Keep the peaches too. Okay. I'm feeling better about this. Much better. Connection is patchy tonight. Oh, that's annoying. I hate when it's buffering and stuff. That stinks. Okay, let's go sell these. Or toss them, I mean. Chat is making me think twice about ketchup. Oh no. This is the OG island. Yeah, the one that I've been playing on since the game first came out. Yeah, Bridgeport. I am a fan of Fab Slipper Van. I've been playing it a bunch recently too. Think it's about to thunder? Oh, it stormed so much last night where I am. It was a rough night for the weather here too. We are going to play Among Us. Yeah, Alyssa, I think on the 28th, whenever, I think it's next Saturday, we're going to play Among Us with some friends. That is the plan. Next Saturday. Okay. All done. Will Dadsy join? We think so. I need to make sure we like compare it to my dad's work schedule though, because sometimes my dad has to work on the weekends. He has to be like away all weekend, so I don't know if he's gonna be around yet. Sometimes it comes up unexpectedly as well. So my dad is a boat captain, so he like people pay him to like bring their boats places, like deliver boats for them and stuff. Sometimes he's got to like drive a boat for a couple days. So it kind of depends. Sometimes that just comes up and then he has to go. So he should be around, but sometimes on the weekends he's got to like do that. But hopefully it's fine. I think it should be fine. I'm just gonna fill in all of this. Oh my god, wrong spot. Oh, aye, Captain. There you go. There you go. It is kind of a cool job though, because sometimes he has to like fly places and bring boats back, or bring boats places and then fly back. It's kind of interesting. Around. Yeah, Arch, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off in like an hour and like 15 minutes probably. I won't stream like up until a 24-hour thing. I have a few things to set up on it still. I just felt like playing Animal Crossing a little bit this morning, so that's why I'm here. I just felt like it. Okay. I know it's weird. Oh, that's cool, Siljust. That's awesome. Really interesting job. Charlie, Orlando, where we live in Orlando, is like 40 minutes out from the coast. Orlando is in Central Florida, but we're on like the eastern side of it. So we're like 40 minutes away from the coast here. But my dad goes places kind of around Florida. Sometimes he'll take boats from like 2 hours away and stuff. Depends where it is and what's going on. So I don't know. Basically, rich people say, I need my boat to be in North Carolina, or I need my boat from North Carolina to be in Florida. And then my dad's like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll bring it down for you. That's what happens. It's fascinating. Oh, that's cool, Marissa. That's super cool. I'm excited for you. Yeah, he like road trips the boat, basically, yeah. Stuff like that. Road trips. But yeah, exactly. Because the rich people are like, I want it to be somewhere else, but they don't want to be there on it to take it. And also, most of the time on boats like that, the people that own them don't have the license to drive them. Like, they aren't able to, so they have to hire a captain for it. Like, insurance won't let them. Like, they aren't allowed to drive it because they don't have the right license for it. So, it's interesting. But yeah, they have, like, and also they don't want, like, those kind of people that have boats like that, they don't want to drive it. They want to sit on it. You know, like, so it's a, you know, different world is what it is. It's all very interesting. You get some stories sometimes. This is the island that I've had since the game first came out, Scarlett. I'm renovating at the moment. So they want to sit on it, yeah. Yeah. I can't get up. I'm stuck. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you need the people with the right license because they know what they're doing. They actually know how to take it. They actually know how to use it, so. It's, you know, when you think about it like that, it actually makes sense, but. A couple of the boats that he's been on have, like, extra quarters gloop. Yeah. When they're big enough, sometimes they'll have like more than one bedroom. It's wild. My dad's also delivered boats. Like when we used to live in Chicago, my dad worked at Navy Pier for the Sea Dog, which is like they take you out on the lake. Lake Michigan is a huge lake, by the way. It's not like a little lake, you know, it's a big, like you think of it like being a sea. It's a big lake. So my dad would drive the Sea Dog in Lake Michigan, but he also had to deliver, like one time, there was a new Sea Dog that was built, I forget where it was, but he had to like take it up the river, like all the way up to Chicago, like for days to get up to Chicago to bring it up there. And it wasn't even done. So that like the Sea Dog is a river tour type of boat. Like it's like, they're big yellow boats that have like rows and rows of seats and then like an upper deck where there's like where the captain sits, but there was nothing on it. So they fully were camping on the boat, driving it up in the river. Isn't that wild? Well, they had to camp on the boat at least like one night. Most of the time they could pull into and like stop overnight, like dock it and like stop in a town, but sometimes they had to camp on it. Isn't that wild? And it was like unfinished, so there was nothing on it. So weird. I was a baby when he did that. And also, he was like 1 month sober when he did that. First sober. And then he went and did that for a very long time. That sounds like not fun to me. Also because the other guys that he was taking it with were like drinking a lot every night. And he was not. And he did it. It's over 20 years now. Oh no, my dad's not in the Navy. No, Lauren. He's not in the Navy. No. But he did it. So... yeah, the Great Lakes are huge lakes. You can look up how big Lake Michigan is. I forget. I asked my dad and he knew the other day, but Lake Michigan size. People hear Lake Michigan, but you forget the Great Lakes up there are huge. 307 miles long, 118 miles wide. Big. Really, really big. Not little lake, for sure not a little lake. That tells me nothing. Okay, let me look up a map of the US. Okay, here. Let's zoom in. Oops, oh no, help. Let's open this up and we'll zoom in. Okay. We're learning about the size of the Great Lakes. So the Great Lakes are up here. You see these guys up here? Do you see them in comparison to the size of the states? Big. Big. This one is Lake Michigan. But these are not little lakes. The lakes are bigger than some European countries, yeah. Big, not a little lake, not a little lake. Big lakes. Amy, Isabella, Lake Michigan's water surface is over 22,000 square miles. Montagon, Faith, thank you for those donations to St. Jude, by the way. Yeah, big lakes. Big lakes. These are the Great Lakes. But anyway. European countries versus Great Lakes. I'm sure there's a comparison I can find. The Great Lakes compared to Europe. No way! They are deep enough that they are essentially freshwater seas. They contain about 20% of the world's surface fresh water. And here is a picture. Look at this. Here's them overlaid. Does that help? Big. Does that help? Europe, you are puny and small. The Great Lakes are large and big. Yeah, that's actually, I didn't realize that. That actually puts it in perspective. That's really big. It's interesting to see them like overlaid on other things because it gives you more context, you know? But anyway, big. Mario, Amy, Isabella, thank you so much. I'm sorry that I called you puny and small. I'm sorry that I called you puny and small, but look! Anyway, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Anonymous, thank you for that donation to St. Jude. I am streaming twice today, yeah. And then, in fact, I'm streaming until tomorrow. I'm gonna be live. Well, my channel will be live for 24 hours tonight. I won't be here the whole time. I'm not gonna like talk over it, but we're leaving The Sims on pause for 24 hours tonight. So. Calling us puny and small. What are you, 5'2"? I'm actually, I'll have you know, 5'4.5", Bella. I'm not that puny or small. Well, I'm a little bit puny and small. Look at my noodle arms. But I'm not that short. I am small and weak, but I'm not short. Anyway, the mods will be here, yeah. And well, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be watching the stream the whole time, Haley. Like last time, I was typing in the chat. So we did this for 12 hours last time. And I watched the whole thing. Like I had my laptop. I was deep cleaning my house last time. So I was like, you know, walking around cleaning my shower. But fully, like last time, I was like scrubbing my shower, and I had the laptop like sitting on the counter in my bathroom. And then if something happened, like I would, you know, type. But yeah, I'll be like around, but I won't be like talking on the stream. It's like an idle stream. I think a lot of us are just gonna leave it open all day. That's kind of the idea. I think like all of us are just gonna leave it open all day. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Oh, small thing, actually, if I could ask for your help. Don't worry if you're not gonna be there. But if you like happen to tune in, if you're gonna be there, usually we say don't at lilsimsie in the Discord. However, if something goes wrong in the stream, I trust you all, besties. We're my Animal Crossing besties. If something goes wrong in the stream, be it like a mod issue, if like, you know, the game pauses or something, please, literally all of you at me in Discord. I'm actually gonna make, maybe I'll make like a channel, like, tell Simsie she needs to help us, and you can at me there, so it's all in one place, but just you can at me if like I need to come fix something. It's okay if I get like 1,000 notifications because I can just close them all. It's fine. But you know, we should be fine. I'm not that worried about it but like last time, for example, I went into cast to change the toddler, and then I ended up by accident because I went into cast, it like undisabled the cheat that I'm using to turn off pop-ups, and I didn't turn it back on because I didn't realize. And so then a pop-up came up when I was cleaning my shower, and everybody freaked out because it paused the game for like 2 minutes. So, oh, JV, my dear, why are you like this? What the heck? The internet is a weird place. Oy. It's like they aren't even, sometimes these people like aren't even good at trolling. It's actually so confusing. Like, you'd think you'd be better at this by now if that's what you're really just popping around on Twitch doing, but you're like not even good at it. It's so embarrassing. Anyway. You're 5'2" and you get bullied for it? They bully you for your height? And you're 5'2", that isn't even that short. What the heck? That's so annoying. People are so weird. People are like actually so weird. I'm sorry that they do that. Honestly, I bet they're just jealous. Short people are more fun. I'm sorry if you're tall. Tall people are fun too. You can reach stuff. Do you know what? One of the reasons that my life has improved since Dan moved here is that I can have someone that can reach the upper shelves of my cabinets. Cause I don't have that many kitchen cabinets. And so I keep my like Tupperware up like on the top shelves because I have like my plates and my bowls and my cups, and then Tupperware is up higher. Well, I have to climb on my counter to get to them. Like I have to be on the counter to get, because it's like up and far away. So Dan can just reach it. It's great. But I have to climb on my counter. So it's great having him around because he can get the Tupperware out. So. How tall is Dan? He's 6 feet tall. He's not like tall. That's pretty tall compared to me, but he's a lot taller than I am, so. You have a little step stool against the upper cabinets? Yeah, my mom got me a step stool when I moved here. And I appreciate it a lot. It's a weird spot because I don't know how to explain this, but basically my kitchen is like this, right? But this part is like, it's not an island, it's like a peninsula, like out to the living room. But the cabinet that is on the wall, like kind of over the corner, is harder for me to get to because it's like to the left and up, so I can't really reach it that well. Because it's like fully over the like wide part of the corner of the counter, so I can't reach it as easily. So I climb on the counter to get to it. Shh, don't tell anybody that. I'm 6'1", so I can't imagine having to climb on the cabinets. That sounds so terrifying. Oh, I just climb on the counter. It's fine. I've never fallen. I'm good. Do you know, you saying that, Bella, I don't know if it was you. Somebody yesterday kept spamming, asking if I was taller than Dan. For some reason, I don't understand why they were doing this, but they were like fully spamming my chat asking if I was taller than Dan, like over and over again. I just ignored them because I was like, why are you asking that so much? That's kind of a weird thing to ask. I saw it, I just didn't answer it. No, I'm not taller than Dan. People put a lot of weird things in my, that's not even that weird, but when they spam that, I sort of get, look, when people spam things in my chat, I'm like, I'm not answering you. Because you asked it like 7 times. I saw it each time. I'm just not going to answer it. But that happens a lot. You'd be surprised. Okay. So up here, how do I want the neighborhood to be up here? I'm not sure. Riri, thank you for the $10 to St. Jude, by the way. Thank you so much. That explains a lot. Now, I don't always see everything, but sometimes when people put questions like a significant number of times, at that point, bestie, I've probably seen it. It's just really frustrating to me when people spam the same thing over and over again. Like, it is very disruptive to the chat. So, how do I want to lay out the neighborhood? I'm really not sure. But yeah, just chat like normal. I promise I'll probably see it. It's okay. Okay, here's an idea. What if I need to like, can I draw on, let me open this in Photoshop and I'm gonna draw on it. Because then I can show you what I'm talking about. Then I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Was this from scratch in 24 hours? Oh no, Juicy. I've been playing on this island since I first started playing Animal Crossing. I've got a couple Switches, but this one I've been playing since I first started Animal Crossing. I'm kind of in the process of like halfway redoing it. The 24-hour thing is that we're gonna leave The Sims unpaused for 24 hours, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So in a little bit, I'm gonna go live again, and we're gonna leave my Sims game unpaused for a very long time. I wasn't planning on streaming this morning, so I put it in the title because people were gonna ask. Okay, so here's the thing. Let me think this through, right? I'm thinking about the river in particular because we know that it has to be like this, obviously, somehow. And I know I want to put my houses like, I'm wondering because I kind of have a staircase, like maybe there could be a staircase like here, and also there's a staircase right here. So then what if there was like a neighborhood here. But that just makes it difficult for me to figure out the river situation, because them being in the middle is weird. So we could have like, maybe I could have like my orchard and stuff up in this area. And we could do the houses and the neighborhood more up here. Because that would kind of make sense too. Because this is like behind the city. So like back behind the city, there's like the orchard farm campsite kind of vibe. Like in this whole angle area. And then the neighborhood would be... I wonder if we did the whole neighborhood like in the very back. Like if we had like one level here and then another level here for the houses. So the river could kind of go in front of it. But I also need the river to like... Because it has to come up here. I need it to be over there, unfortunately. I don't like it, but I need it to be over there. So I wanted it to come this way more. So honestly, if it came up and then went, like, we could kind of catch it back up to that. And that could be the separation between the farm area and the neighborhood. I think that could be okay. And then I wonder, we might even be able to get, like, somehow it to come over this way. I don't know. I have to think about it. I'm just messing around. We'll figure it out. Everything's fine. Okay. Let me just start picking this stuff up then. Good call. This will be easy. I want to try the Pet Flipper DLC. Yeah, I was thinking about actually doing that today, and then I got distracted and wanted to do this. But we will try the House Flipper DLC. The only thing about that is just that this month it's hard for me to fit that into my... Oh, my voice. It's hard for me to fit that into my schedule this month because we're doing so much. Like, we have so much going on that I have, like... It's hard for me to fit in my, like, regularly scheduled stuff, you know? Which is kind of a weird thing to say, but that's kind of how it's going. So, okay, we'll dig up all of these. Thank you. Kath, I'm absolutely and truly terrified. I'm so scared of it. Okay, so then we were talking about how, like, oh, let me pull it back up again. Basically, the houses would be, like, over here. I need to destroy all of this. But the river would stay in this area. And the houses would be kind of, like, over here. Okay, that's good to know. That's good. Using the same map for the 24-hour challenge. The 24-hour challenge is in The Sims, not in Animal Crossing. So I don't know if you're maybe talking about Animal Crossing, but we're going to do that in The Sims, not in Animal Crossing. So we'll do that in The Sims in a couple hours. Ooh. Thank you. Yeah, usually I wasn't planning on streaming at this time, but here I am. School locker. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, I'm just gonna dig up all of this. Kayla did not tell us. Yeah, I didn't even tell my mods I was gonna do this. Shh. I did nothing wrong. Shh. I did nothing wrong. It's fine. Shh. What are you talking about? Tell you what, I didn't do anything. You're wondering how I work out modding with a surprise stream? Well, here was my thought process. I could do it myself in a stream like this. I'm only playing Animal Crossing. And there's not that many people here, so if I had to, I could do it myself. No surprise sim streams. Yeah, no surprise sim streams. I cannot play The Sims on a surprise stream. That would be a big mistake for myself as well. But Animal Crossing is usually like more chill, so it's easier. Hey, Jillian, Ashley, thank you for those donations to St. Jude. If you surprise Sims, I would cry, Kayla. Yeah, I know. In my defense, it would be hard for me too. There'd be a lot going on. Okay, I realize that there's a lot of people here, just for the record. I can see the view count too. But compared to like when we play The Sims, it's less. So I'm used to worse. Does that make sense? I can do worse, basically. I'm used to more people in the chat being a little bit more hectic. So this to me is like calm and small compared to like a Sims building stream where everyone is yelling at me. You know, and more people lurk during Animal Crossing streams too. So it's a little bit more chill a lot of the time. Beep boop, I don't really care. Beep boop, I don't really care to see the view. I mean, it doesn't bother me to see the view count. I know a lot of streamers don't like to look at the view count because it makes them nervous, but it doesn't really bother me. We used to kind of avoid people typing the view count in chat because a lot of times they'd be like, oh my god, there's this many people here. And then I would be like, yeah, I know, but shh, play it cool. But it doesn't scare me to see the view count. I'm used to it. So, you didn't know I was streaming this time? Yeah, neither did I, Little Zika. Okay, let's see. I want my river to come around. This'll be okay. Ew, ugly, never mind. The 24-hour stream starts at 4 p.m., Sid, so in like 3.5 hours we'll do that. 4 p.m. Eastern time is the plan. So, DT, this is the thing. When we did it last time, we couldn't hear anything either really that well because they were so far away. So I don't think that it'll make a difference with like hearing through windows. I feel like it's gonna be like, it'll be hard to hear them anyway. So I'm not that worried about it too much. I'm not gonna stream until then, no, Madison. No, I'm gonna get off like soon-ish. I thought I would stream for like 2 hours today. And then 24 later. That was kind of my thought process, at least. Oops. Oops. Okay. Oops. Okay. Other side of the world, unfortunately. Yeah, luckily we'll be here for a very long time. So that'll help. Only 26 hours total? That's not nearly enough. Yeah, I know. How dare I? Okay. Let's see. How does this look? Chloe, I'm not gonna be here, like, as in, talking on the stream, if that makes sense. Because that, like, kind of defeats the purpose of the idle stream. But I will be here, like, I'll be, like, in the chat and stuff. I'm gonna have it open all day. And Dan and I are gonna take shifts at night. So, yeah, I'll pop in, Ken. If things happen and I have to fix them, I'm gonna have to pop in to, like, mess with the, settings and stuff, probably, like last time. Okay. There's gonna be a bridge across this, I believe. Okay. Hey, unlimited household mod on your stream tonight. Lots of baby potential. Yeah, I've got MC Command Center set to have the max at 24 Sims. I have since we did that stream a couple weeks ago, so. The household max is already up. I don't know if they will autonomously do it to have babies, though. We have the risky woohoo set to 50%, but I don't know if the game is smart enough to let them get pregnant with that or not. So we'll see how it goes. But I have the household max set way up. Anonymous, thanks for the $20 to St. Jude, by the way. Thank you so much. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's all very much an experiment, so. Okay, I think... should I just leave this, like, straight across? Hope they have triplets or something. I don't even want to think about that. I really don't even want to think about that. I guess it's not my problem. I would think it's so funny if a baby got taken away in the sim, because we didn't have that happen last time. Like, they all stayed. We had 2. They lasted the whole time. So it would be really funny if one of them got taken away. I wonder what would happen. I don't think that they'll be bad enough to have that happen, though. I feel like it'll be hopefully okay. Froggy, I'm literally going to leave my Sims game unpaused for 24 hours. We're literally going to leave the Sims unpaused for 24 hours. That's what's going to happen in it. Spring Sims lost all of his babies? Oh my gosh. Satellite, we have a mod that, or not a mod, it's a cheat and a mod combined, because the mod has to enable a cheat that the Sims team disabled. But it's a cheat to turn off pop-ups, like it turns off pop-ups so that it doesn't pause during the idle stream. So basically for this, what that means is it's just gonna name the babies like asterisk asterisk. I made a video talking about how I did it last time yesterday on my YouTube channel, so if you wanna see it to like get a better understanding of how it works, you totally can watch that. But it just names them with asterisks automatically because it closes the pop-up, so. That's what's gonna happen. It'll do the same thing again. So they won't have real names necessarily, but... Oh wait, I think I'm gonna start actually bringing it up this way. You think we're gonna have 5 children? Yeah, I'm actually really curious to see how many kids they end up having. We did it for 12 hours once before, Nico. So we haven't tested it for 24 yet, but we did an experiment by leaving the game open for 24 hours to see what would or for 12 to see what would happen, and now we're going to do it for 24. This was part of a charity incentive. We're raising money for St. Jude all month, and the 24-hour Sims Unpause thing was one of the charity incentives that we set. Like the idea that we'd leave the game on its own, alone for 24 hours. So, Tiny, it's not like a real 24-hour stream, because I'm not actually going to be, like, on camera the whole time. We're, like, leaving the game on its own to see what happens, right? So it's not really the same as, like, a regular 24-hour stream. But I've never done a 24-hour before, no. I've done a 16-hour stream, and that was the longest I ever streamed for. I've never streamed for longer than that. Can I give them a dog? We wanted to leave space in the household just in case the baby thing doesn't work. That was the idea. So, Willow Creek, it's not, we haven't opened the pre-orders up yet because full transparency, the lady who helps with my merch at the merch company, she is on vacation right now. She's actually in the UK right now, traveling. So it's, we're like, the schedule has been a little bit thrown off. We didn't really anticipate that it would happen so fast, so she's not ready yet. Full transparency, she hasn't really had the time just yet to, like, get everything all split up and set up and stuff because she's traveling, so it's okay. We'll have it, like, within the next couple of days. But she's been, traveling, so. We got different Sims. We have a couple townies that we've had return for it, Mighty, but it's different Sims for the most part. Okay. Okay. Peppa Pig Thanks, Toe. Sorry I had to make it even. Phoenix, Anna, thank you for those donations to St. Jude also. Okay, cool. Cool. This will be really nice. Stanley is one of them, yeah. We also brought Eliza pancakes back because she kind of, in our opinion, carried last time. Moobot thinks we're doing trivia still. I thought I changed it. Did I not save it? I literally set it to say that I'm playing Animal Crossing and that... Where? It's giving the poor souls thing. Oh, it's the pals command. It's not off. That's why. It's the pals command. Also, it looks like the Y command is not what I set it as originally. Maybe one of the mods updated it. Yeah, I think that's the pals command with their links from yesterday. It's just saying how to find them, but that's on a timer, and I forgot to turn it off. So, what happens when the household fills up? Well, Froggy, I've got, like I said, I'm using MC Command Center to have unlimited household size, but I don't, I'm not that worried about it, but also if they only have one baby, that's fine by me. Like, I'm not, you know, it's okay. It's okay. 24-hour Animal Crossing stream. That would be really fun if we could do that one of these days. Although, no, it wouldn't. I'm sorry, but besties, you will literally never, ever catch me doing that. I don't think that I am physically capable of streaming for 12 hours or 24 hours. I think I would die. I know I promised that we would do like a proper one if we like raise a certain amount for St. Jude, but I'm going to sleep during that and leave The Sims unpaused or like have someone do like a mid-stream takeover or something. Because here's the thing. I will die. Like, I can't stay up that long. I'm not physically capable of that. And also, I'm just gonna be fully honest with you. Some of us have issues, and I'm telling you, I cannot stream for 24 hours. I will not eat the whole time. I'm telling you, I can't. We can't have an excuse to do that. Mentally, we are unwell, and we cannot have an excuse to do that. That's part of the problem also. It's not good for me. I can't be trusted, so, yeah. Anonymous, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. I'll sing you a song. Do I have any trees? I have 2 trees, but they're not peach trees, and I wanted the peach trees, so I can go get some peach trees. Isn't the point of a 24-hour stream to be present / in it for? Bestie, I don't know if you're new to the stream. So I don't know if your intentions are bad, but yeah, but I would be gone for like 6 of the hours. Also, the point of this 24-hour stream today is to not be present for it. Literally the entire point of today is to leave the game alone for 24 hours to see what happens. It's an experiment to leave The Sims unpaused for 24 hours. This is different. What we're doing today is different, and the point of this is to be gone the whole time and just see what happens. I'm still gonna be watching, but the point of this is to let the game do its thing, not to be there. Oh, good God. Okay. I'm fine. I'm not going to cry. Okay, let's see. We're good. I'm not feeling overwhelmed. I'm gonna put some trees right here. Bessie, you need more than 6 hours of sleep. That's the thing, Morgan. There's 2 camps of people. One camp who is like, you're not doing it right. And the other camp is like, you're not taking care of yourself enough. So, you can't win. They might not have meant any harm, but I'm taking it as them meaning harm, so I need to work on my own mental for that one. But yeah, there's 2 camps for that one, so. I'm in the camp, we're doing this for charity, so whatever we need to do to make it work, that's good enough. So, that's my thought process on it, but, Yeah, I don't know. Vladdy Daddy will be joining us today, yes. Vladdy Daddy will indeed be back. Vlad kind of carried last time too, as the only person who died in our stream last time, so Vlad will again be returning. So. Okay, I don't like this. I'm probably gonna get rid of this. Okay, no, they're not all the same mythical. It's a couple of the same and some different ones. Vlad can die. He can burn to death among us. And before somebody in chat is like, no, he can't. He has the perk to not burn to death. He can, and he does not have that perk. You're thinking of Caleb that has that perk. I know for an absolute fact that Vlad can burn to death because it's happened to me many a time. So just so we're on the same page. Vlad is very flammable. But people, whenever I say that, they're like, no, he can't. He can't die from that. And then I'm like, he can. He literally has. But yeah, we have a lot of lot challenges on it too, Sophie. It's going to be fun. Should be a nightmare for them. Okay. Yeah, the times that I've stayed up for 24 hours, like, obviously, I've done a lot of flying to and from the UK in my day, to visit Dan, and I'm no good at sleeping on planes, like, especially when I'm flying alone. I'm sorry, I literally cannot sleep. It's like a, I don't know, maybe an anxiety thing, but I'm like, there's a bunch of strangers sitting next to me. I can't, like, I don't know, I can't sleep on planes. So I've, like, stayed up for very long, because I, like, fly to the UK and then get there at, what, like, 5 a.m. my time, and then stay up all day until nighttime in the UK. So I've stayed up for a long time, a lot of times for that, but I feel dead. And also, in those times, I'm not, like, on stream talking to people, right? Like, it's a whole different world when you're trying to be entertaining for people and, like, people are watching you specifically. Like, it's a whole other thing. I don't know how people do that. I honestly don't know how people do that. So, I don't know. It's wild. But it's like you're giving, like, a, you know, you're, like, on, like, presenting, you know? Like, it's wild. It's different. Well, Beep, Dan and I have known each other for a long time. We met because we had a lot of mutual friends, like, on Twitch. Like, he used to mod for and be friends with a person that I had a lot of mutual friends with, because I have, like, all these simmer friends in the UK, you know? So Dan and I kind of knew a lot of the same people, and used to, like, hang out on Discord, like, in groups and stuff. And then one time, a few years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, I went to the UK to visit some of my friends, and we all went to see Book of Mormon together, and Dan came. So we met in person then for the first time, and we weren't dating then, we were just friends. And then we started dating after that. So yeah, I met him in person before we started dating. I knew him for a long time. We knew a lot of the same people, so. But we all saw Book of Mormon together in London. Okay, I'm not sure. I really don't like this river part, I won't lie. Book of Mormon is a musical Among Us. It's a musical. It's a good one too. But it's a musical. You can move trees, yeah. You can, if you eat a fruit, you can dig it up. And if you have, like, this axe, you can chop it down. The, like, solid axe. Really, Maddie? That is amazing. That is such a cool story. Once you saw someone on Twitter think I was Mormon because I talked about Book of Mormon. Yeah, Madison, a bunch of people have thought that before. Clearly they've never heard of Book of Mormon because, I think if I was a Mormon, I wouldn't be raving about, I mean, you might, but I feel like it's not exactly a pro-Mormon musical. It's a comedy. So, no, it's not. No, it's not. Oh my goodness. Anyway, sorry, I was just reacting to a chat message I saw in my mods chat. What was the context of this? One time there was a hate thread about me on Reddit, because I was, and I quote, pushing my religion onto people because I have a family-friendly stream. I think that they think I'm, like, religious and I don't swear, which neither of those things are true. But they were accusing me of pushing my religion onto people. They must have, like, only been to my stream, like, one time. I don't know. And, like, heard me, like, make a joke and thought I was being serious. Like, I have no idea where they got that from. Oh my god, it was the no kissing before marriage thing. Oh my god, yes, because they heard me make a joke about how my Sims shouldn't kiss before marriage. And then they're like, she's pushing her religion on people. What? This is news to me. This is the thing about people on the internet. They, like, take things and they run with it and then they tell people it and, like, lie. And then the whole thread is like, yeah, I can't believe her. Where did that come from? What do you mean? You think I'm serious about that? I said it, like, one time as a joke. I'm making fun of people who are serious about that. I am making fun of the people who shame people for that. I'm not shaming people. Dave, thank you for the donation to St. Jude, by the way. Thank you so much. Anyways, the internet, you know. I'm not religious. Like... It's a joke. Yeah, here I am pushing religion, increasing student debt, supporting landlords. Where will it end? The jokes for that, by the way. I was talking about one time how I want it to cost more to go to college in The Sims. So lilsimsie is arguing to increase student debt. I'm pro-landlord because I put a landlord gnome in my... Oh, please disregard Jesse in the top left corner. I put a landlord gnome, like a little gnome with a bag of money to run the apartment building that I made in The Sims. And I said, he's the landlord, he's my best friend. So I'm pro-landlord. Because of my landlord gnome. So... Anyway. I'm so controversial. Anyway. I also said I hate babies. Doing that toddler challenge that I did during my Children's Research Hospital stream, charity stream. So. But anyway. Anyway, problematic fave I am. So. It's okay, Willow Creek. People won't, not everyone's gonna like me. And, not everybody is gonna like my content, that's fine. I do think it's annoying when people, like, I don't know, make up lies. Especially when you're making up lies to, like, act like I'm actually a bad person, and then, like, spreading it, because then people believe it. I don't know, I'm, like, so anti, like, snark subreddits and stuff like that. I get so anxious seeing, and when I get, like, recommended a post like that, I legitimately get anxious. I don't like hearing I don't really even care how bad the person is, because in places like that, it goes beyond just, like, I can't believe this person did this thing that is bad. It's like, they're ugly and gross and this and this and this is wrong with them that, like, isn't really, it's just, like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I get uncomfortable. I don't like reading hate comments, even, like, when people are trying to joke. I don't know. I don't know. I keep getting recommended on Reddit the Alice and Fern snark subreddit. And Alice is this, like, very problematic mom on TikTok. And she does a lot of really bad things. Like, I really dislike the stuff that she does. But the people on that subreddit are so nasty. And it's gone beyond, like, oh, I am concerned for the safety of this child. It's like, she's gross and ugly and her hair is bad. Like, why are you doing that? Like, why? It's just, like, I don't know. I hate snark subreddits. I hate that kind of thing. It makes me so uncomfortable. Like, especially because I've seen people say that kind of thing about me. Maybe I empathize too much with them, even when it's a bad person. But, like, I don't know. I don't care how bad the person is. Like, clearly, like, something's going on. Like, I don't know. Um, I don't know. Just makes me uncomfortable. So people think it's like fun, and then because everyone's doing it, they go too far. And this is like to go for everything. Especially this happens in TikTok comments a lot, like just for general posts. You'll see like a random post from some random person. It's not like an influencer. It's just like a random person who had a TikTok go viral. And they posted it because they had like 30 followers thinking just their friends were going to see it. And then it went viral. It's like a dancing TikTok. And then the comments are like, I'm not going to say it, but because you all are. And they all, because one person started, they all just kind of like pile on and start doing it too. And they think it's okay because everybody else is saying it. And then they're like, oh, well, if you didn't want to get comments like this, you shouldn't have posted it. They didn't think it was going to blow up. They aren't like a TikToker. They're just a person. You're telling me that you think when you post a TikTok, there's a chance of you getting thousands of hate comments? No. You don't like you don't like post a thing on Twitter thinking, oh, this might blow up and I'm going to get attacked by thousands of kids on the internet. Like, it's just such a toxic mentality to think that you can just say whatever you want because other people are saying it too. Or, you know, the comments where they're like, oh, I ran to the comments. Like, when all the comments comment that. That's mean. That's a hate comment. You're saying that you saw something that you thought was hilarious and, like, worthy of making fun of, so you ran to the comments to go see what everybody else is saying. Like, that's so mean. You're so mean. And most of the time, it's, like, just random normal people doing, like, not even anything that bad. It's just, like, they're, like, making a TikTok and then laughing at them for it. I see I've gotten a bunch recommended to me recently of people, you know how when they do those gender reveal parties, again, we don't really stand those, but they do those parties and then they'll make those TikToks where it's like a bunch of the family being like, I'm the grandma and I think you're a boy. I'm the you know, aunt and I think you're whatever. And they make a TikTok like that. I think it's kind of cringe, right? I'm not gonna like rip them apart and make fun of their family for it. But like all the comments aren't even like, oh, this gender reveal thing is stupid. The comments are like, you're stupid and that you are embarrassing and like, what are you wearing? And like, they just kind of like turn it into like an opportunity to make fun of their family. And that's so weird. What is wrong with you? It's like, it's such a toxic mentality. And it worries me because so many of them are so young. Anyway, the comments on any social media platform are bad, but I feel like TikTok is like so much easier to do it because you see so many people like so fast and just scroll and then you have the chance to make fun of somebody for no reason. Anyway, it sucks. It sucks. You think it's the adults that are worse for it? Oh yeah, people really get bold in TikTok comments. They say like so many things that I just cannot imagine, especially you see a lot of, I don't know, like moms talking about there's a lot of parents of kids with like terminal illnesses and stuff that go on TikTok and like talk about it as like a way to educate people and stuff, which I think is really interesting. And I see a lot of it. And the kind of things that people say to those parents is absolutely wild. Like, I actually cannot believe that you opened your mouth and said that. You should be so ashamed of yourself. Like, you should be so ashamed of yourself for opening your mouth and saying that to them. I can't believe that you are so bold to say these kinds of things. Like, think about who you're talking to. It makes me so angry. Anyway. But it's not even like, the comments aren't even like, not necessarily like shaming them, but more like comments just like asking questions of them, or like, oh, sometimes I see them shaming them. Like there's this one mom that I follow on TikTok, and unfortunately one of her kids passed away a couple months ago, and she gets comments like acting as though like, oh, she's not sad enough, oh, she's too sad. Like, no matter what she does, they're making fun of her and like complaining about her. Do you hear yourself? Like, do you think about who you're talking to right now? What is wrong with you? Actually, what is wrong with you? Like, and you think you can say it because you're on the internet and like it's like nameless and faceless and stuff, so you can just say whatever you want, but like, you're talking to a person, you know, a person who's going through a really rough time. But anyway, people are terrible. Moral of the story. Moral of the story, people are huge. So, huge, terrible, hugely terrible. It's a huge problem. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, Kari, the Frost family. I just can't believe that people talk to them like that. Like, who do you think you are? I don't know. Especially because a lot of times, like, a lot of times the pictures that are attached to these accounts are, like, middle-aged people as well. And, like, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit more excusable when it's, like, a young teen. You know? Because when it's a young teen, it's like, oh, you know, you're a teen, you don't know better, like, you'll learn eventually. But when you're, like, a grown-up, and it looks like you've got kids of your own, and you're saying this to people, like... What on earth? Who are you? Oh my god. Nadine, thank you for the $5 to St. Jude. And the Church of Sims with the $5. Thank you so much. But I don't, like, shouldn't you know better than this? Like, what are you doing? I would argue that a lot of the hate comments that I get on Twitter are from people that are older than me as well. And I don't know, a lot of times you sort of, like, expect that it's gonna be, like, kids. Because it's easier to, like, justify a kid doing it. Because you're like, oh... You know, they're only like 15. They'll learn. They'll get over it. But sometimes they're not a kid. Sometimes they're like fully grown-ups. And they're like harassing people on the internet. I have a story about this. There is a streamer who was harassing me on the internet. I'm not gonna name any names, but I thought was a friend of mine. I used to rate him a bunch like years ago. Because he doesn't play The Sims anymore anyway, but I used to rate him a bunch like years ago, and I always got really weird vibes from him. I never met him in person until this one like random dinner, but I always got weird vibes from him because I always thought that he was making fun of me. Like, because a couple times I like almost ran into him at TwitchCon, and then he would DM me and be like, oh my god, Lil Simsie, will you come say hi to me? And like kind of like was kind of weird about it, and like a weird, like, I don't know how to explain this, but it was like, it didn't seem genuine. And then when I met him at the dinner where everybody was at the meeting or whatever, he was also making a big deal about it. Like, oh my god, it's Lil Simsie, but like kind of in a joking tone, like being kind of weird. And I felt like he was making fun of me a little bit. And then someone that he was talking to, like first of all, he was like talking to one of his viewers in a romantic way, which I think is inappropriate because of the weird power dynamic, but I'm not gonna say anything about that. And then that person ended up like coming forward with screenshots of all kinds of these nasty things he was saying about me. And I don't even know where to begin. Like, I have never read nastier things written about me in my life. Like, this guy was talking about like how gross the thought of me having sex was, like direct quotes, like for no reason, just bringing it up, sending it to this girl. Like, he was just saying like layers and layers of absolutely disgusting, like nasty things to her. And I didn't, like, I thought he was, like, a great streamer. I used to rate him all the time. Like, I would have called him a friend. And then it gets shown to me that he was saying all of these things. And then he also said to her, this one I actually cannot believe. So the only time I met him in person was at that, like, dinner, right? And he was sitting, like, diagonally across from me. And we were all kind of talking. And at one point, I had, like, gotten up to, like, go talk to some people at the other end of the table, and he was telling that girl that at the dinner he was talking to Dan about how annoying I was, and like, oh, I'd have to get drunk to be around her, she's just the worst. And he was like, yeah, and Dan agreed with me, isn't that so funny? No, he didn't. And also, even if that happened in the time that I wasn't there, you're telling me that out of all of the other simmers at that table, that you weren't just talking to Dan, there was like 4 of my other friends there in that group. So if you said that in front of them, you think nobody would say something? Like, you think people are gonna be like, yeah, Lil Simsie's so annoying, we gotta get drunk to be around her. You think they all agreed? So I just know he's lying about it. But like, why? Why are you lying about that? Why are you like making things up like that to tell people, who are you? And to top things off, at the time, I was like 19 and he was like 35. Why are you saying these things to me? Go pick on somebody your own age. What are you doing? Like, what are you... You're a grown person. Leave me alone. Isn't that weird? Anyway, It's very upsetting. I was really sad about that though. I won't lie. That message, especially the, like when he said that, like, the thing about everyone agreeing about having to get drunk to be around me. I know it didn't happen. Like, deep down, I know there's literally no way. First of all, there's literally no way he was brave enough to say it to anybody. Like, he wouldn't bring that up out loud. He just wouldn't. He's not brave enough to do that. But, like, also nobody would have agreed. But it's still, like, having someone say that it happened kind of gets into your head a little bit, you know? Because you're like, oh, well, what if it's true? Like, what if that did happen? But, like, no, it didn't. I know that it didn't. I know that it didn't. And I hate to say it, but, like, I really, deep down, I feel like he was picking on me because he didn't like that I was a young woman that was successful. Like, because what other reason would you, I didn't do anything to you. I was so nice to him. I thought he was a great streamer. I used to watch his streams. I used to rate him. Like, anyway. Moral of the story is, people are not very nice. They really get bold on the internet. They think they can say whatever they want when they're, like, random commenters, or even people you know sometimes. But anyway. You don't have to get drunk to be around me. I'm not that annoying. I'm kind of annoying, but I'm not that annoying. I'm not that annoying. Anyway. Anyway. You're not even annoying. I am a little bit, but it's okay. I am a little bit, but that's fine. But anyway, I'm not gonna name any names because I don't want to, like, send a army against them, because I haven't talked to them in a long time and I blocked them and moved on, but sometimes it's therapeutic to discuss. I think that, I didn't say all the things that he said, obviously, but I think that those messages were some of the worst things I've ever read about myself. It felt like, it's such, like, a weird, like, bullying thing to do, you know? And it's so bizarre to have that happen, like, as an adult. Because you're, like, I don't know, I feel like you kind of, to an extent, you're like, oh yeah, teens will be teens. But, like, as an adult, like, what the heck? It's so weird. Anyway, unfortunately, it doesn't stop when you're an adult. That kind of thing still happens all the time. You hear that kind of stuff happening, like, I don't know, unfortunately, even, like, in, like, groups of moms and stuff, people are always just mean sometimes. Can't avoid. No, he's not a simmer. Jack, he's not a simmer, don't worry. I guarantee that, like, almost none of you would even know who this person is. Like, if you, I don't know, I guarantee that none of you would have, right, like, we don't run in the same circles at all, like, anymore at least. So you don't need to worry about it. I promise you don't watch, the kind of games he streams now, you don't watch him. I promise. If you like The Sims and Animal Crossing, you probably don't watch that stuff, so don't worry about it. I have so many stories of, like, weird men at TwitchCon, I swear. You have no idea. People are so weird. Like, this one time, I was waiting in line in the partner merch line, because they, like, opened up the merch store the night before TwitchCon started for partners if they wanted to buy merch. And so I was waiting in line in the partner merch line. And most of my friends hadn't gotten there yet because they were flying in from the UK. So I was, like, by myself. And people kind of, like, chat in the lines. Like, you kind of, I don't know, like, interact with people standing in front of and behind you. And everybody at TwitchCon is very quick to be like, oh, what do you stream? Like, and that people like to try and make friends. I kid you not, I was talking to this guy, and he was, like, showing me his business card. He was, like, a fitness streamer, and he was telling me, like, what he streams, and he was like, oh, so what do you stream? And I was like, I play a lot of The Sims, and then I'm dead serious. He was like, oh, and then fully turned around and started talking to the people in front of him instead of me. It was like never mind. You can't make this stuff up. I've never experienced anything like that in my entire life. People often are like, oh, people stream The Sims? Like, I didn't know anybody did that. But I've never had somebody fully be like, oh, and then stop talking to me. Oh my God. It was wild. Anyway, I don't want to talk to you anyway, but, like, geez. Come on. But I think it was in like a, oh, like you can't, like kind of like a, I'm networking in a way that I like want to get people that can like help me build my channel, and I don't think you can, so never mind. It was kind of like the mindset that I was getting, but it was like a, oh, and then stopped. You could have been a little bit more subtle about it. It's so weird too, because my, like, I don't know, you encounter a lot of people that stream things that you don't realize people stream, right? And when I find someone that plays a game that I'm like, oh my God, people stream that? Like, I'm like, oh, no way, like, tell me about it. That's so cool that you stream that still. People, they're like, one time I met someone who plays a lot of, like, really old Nintendo games, and only, like, really old Nintendo games. And, like, that's all they stream. They, like, specialize in that. And I think that's so cool. You know, like, your reaction isn't like, oh, that's weird. It's like, oh, no way. Like, what's that like? Like, tell us about it. You know, what's that community like? It's interesting to learn about things you didn't know people streamed, at least in my mind, you know? Yes, like, you know someone who streams jigsaw puzzles? I bet that fitness guy would be like, you stream puzzles? Oh, and then turn around and not talk to you anymore. But somebody who does puzzles, a puzzle streamer? That's so cool. That is such a fun idea. Like, I love that. I don't think that's weird at all, but that's like kind of a weird niche in that like not a lot of people stream that, you know? It's not like the most common thing on Twitch, in the same way The Sims isn't like the most common thing on Twitch, but it's really interesting. I love that. I love hearing about that kind of thing. I know a couple Lego streamers too, people that do Lego streams. It's so interesting. I love that. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not in the business of making fun of people for what they stream. I don't know. Yeah, I watch a lot of craft streamers too. Some of my favorite streams to watch are craft streams, like people that do like needle felting and stuff. I love that kind of thing. It's so relaxing. It's such a like cozy space too. There's so many cool things on Twitch. So many cool things on Twitch. But anyway. I love Peppa Pig streams as well. My favorite game right now is My Friend Peppa Pig. I love to watch those streams. Yes, also, okay, here's another niche that I love. There's like animal streamers. I wonder if anybody that I follow is live right now. I'm gonna check. But there's people that have like live cams of animals, like their chickens or like ducks. Oh my God, Dash Ducks is live. Also, Turtles and Chill is live. Let me see if I can pull this up. Literally, look at this. This is a duck stream. It's ducks. It's a live cam of ducks. This is excellent. And then also, Turtles and Chill is like an aquarium cam. Isn't that fun? Isn't that so fun? I just love this kind of thing. But anyway, there's lots of like live cams on Twitch as well, which is pretty cool. There was I forget, I think it's maybe like Marine Life Science or something. I forget their exact username. But they are like a rescue up somewhere. And they have a bunch of like sea otters. And they do live cams of them. And back when the hot tub streams first came out, if you remember like the pools and whatever category, when they made this special category for it to get it out of the IRL stream category, the otter people started streaming to the hot tub category, and they like blew up. They got like marine mammal rescue. There you go. That's the one. Marine mammal rescue is the one. But they like blew up when they were streaming to the hot tub category because they were just otters. Oh, it's so fun. I loved that. I think that was so cool. Yeah, Marine Mammal Rescue is the Twitch channel. It's cute. It's so cool. I love that kind of thing on Twitch. There's so many cool things that happen on Twitch. There's so many cool people that stream. And it's so fun how it's live, you know? Like, that's like the whole key of it. It's so interesting that I can tune in and I can see what that otter is doing right now. Like, they're live right now. Oh, I follow them, so I wonder if I just didn't see them in my Marine Mammal Rescue. But it's so fun that you can just tune in And I can just see them right now. I can see what they're up to. And look, oh, they're at the top. They have like 900 viewers. They've been doing really well. But I've been following them for so long. Look at them. Isn't that so fun? Oh my god. They've got like a extension even to talk about them. But like, how fun is this that you can just watch like live otters? I love this kind of thing about Twitch. Do you think they'll come to TwitchCon? Do you think they'll bring the otters to TwitchCon? I'm just kidding. Somebody get this guy a badge. Get this guy a partner badge. I can put this in the link in the chat too if you want to go see them. But anyway, it's Marine Mammal Rescue if you're watching from the VOD or anything and you want to see it in the future. But yeah, they stream to the pools, hot tubs, and beaches category. So, and that's valid. You're so right. You're so right. A TwitchCon Q&A panel with the otters. Yeah, each otter has a mic and they answer our questions. That's the goal. So yeah, there is like an animal category, Heidi. A lot of them don't all stream to it because I think that, I don't know, but there are categories like that for like live cams and stuff. That one streams to the pools, hot tubs, and beaches category because they can and they shall. Okay, I think... Oh, speaking of alligators, there was, I forget where in Orlando yesterday, but there was an alligator on the road again. This is the second time this has happened recently. It doesn't happen a lot, that's why it makes the news when it is, but there was an alligator blocking the road yesterday again. Not the highway this time. It made more sense when it was blocking the highway, because there's part of 417 that goes, over a lake that has like a bajillion gazillion alligators in it, and it was like right there. But there was another alligator in the road yesterday. So... And they were big ones as well. Like, big ones. Big ones. This doesn't happen a lot, but there was an alligator again. Makes the sentence sound so funny. Yeah, there was also a story in the news of a family that had like a giant alligator in their pool, which again, does not happen. It does not happen a lot. So when it happens, it makes the news because it's very rare. But there was an alligator in somebody's pool, so... Thanks for the wholesome stream with the $1. I love you, friend. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's good to see you. And Astro Bard with the $150 to St. Jude, too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've seen alligators in the wild, yeah, Zen. Alligators, I know that people, they get, like, a bad rap, right? But they're not actually that big of a deal. Like, you're not gonna encounter an alligator and be put in a dangerous situation. That is so rare. Like, You're fine. You're fine. It's so rare that kind of thing is going to happen. They're just big, not very bright lizards. Yeah, and you won't see them that often. So, when you went to Orlando, they closed the Magic Kingdom because an alligator was wandering the park. Huh? Yeah, that's the thing. There's alligators all in the water at Disney. Because you can't... If there is a body of water in Florida, assume there is an alligator in it. If there's a body of water, you just got to assume. So... I know that sounds scary, but... You're fine. Alligators are so weird, though. So weird. Your bathtub. Yeah, there's alligators in your bathtub, too. There's been a gator in Splash Mountain before, unofficially. No, I don't believe that one. I don't believe that one. Ever encountered one? Yeah, but most of the alligators I've ever seen are, like, the little ones. And, like, I'm not worried about that. You don't see the giant ones that much. Yes, he's an animatronic! Oh my god. You don't see the big ones as much. And they usually, like, especially in residential areas, if there is a giant alligator, they'll usually get rid of it. I think that means they have to kill it. But usually if there's like a giant one, like the big old ones, they'll get rid of them. But the little ones, they, you know. But yeah, they have to like call people if there's one that big. Astroboard, thank you for the $50 to St. Jude, by the way. Thank you so much. No, I don't think that chlorinated water has that big of an issue with it, bibliophile. It's like the ponds and stuff, but there, keep in mind that Florida is like all water. It's just like little tiny pond everywhere. So anyway, hey, I'm probably gonna get off stream here soon. Yeah, they just want to mind their own business. Exactly, Charlie. The thing about alligators, though, don't they just like, they're not very smart, so they just like bite at stuff. Like if they think there's food, they just start biting at it. Disney employees seen fighting off alligator at Splash Mountain. No, you can't be serious. There have been several times that we've had to shut down Splash Mountain for a bit because we had to get a gator out of the track. Often there are gators in the water under the boardwalk walkway between Frontierland and Tom Sawyer Island. I guess that, yeah, that checks out probably. But oh my god. I don't know if I believe that they're in the... I don't know how they get into Splash Mountain. But the water there makes sense. The water around makes sense, but... Look, the gator just wants to ride Splash Mountain. Gators can ride rides too. The gator paid for his ticket and he deserves to be let on the ride. Laura, thanks for the $5 to St. Jude, by the way. He's just on a trip. He can enjoy his vacation just like the rest of us. Yeah, I don't know if I believe it. Because I feel like that would get put on, like, the incidents on roller coasters Wikipedia page. And me and Hope, we check that place. Me and Hope, we look at that Wikipedia page. We read those. I feel like I would have heard about that. Loved Hufflepuff with the $20 to St. Jude. Thank you so much. Okay, let me walk you through the plans for the rest of today, though. Because at 4, so in, like... a little bit less than 3 hours, I'm going live again because we're going to leave The Sims on pause for 24 hours. So I'll be back soon. I will be back soon. And we'll leave the game just running on its own. I'll be back and I'll explain how we're going to start, like once we actually get started, once we go live. But that is the plan. And I think with that being said, I need to leave because I have to finish setting up the rest of that stream. So we will do that. Where's the... oh, here we go. Well, Soto, I'm not gonna stream tomorrow again because tomorrow I'm leaving my Sims game on pause for 24 hours. So starting at 4 p.m. today until 4 p.m. tomorrow. So there will be some streams tomorrow. But it's gonna be interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish setting up and eat lunch and stuff. But thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry to the mods that I didn't warn you I was gonna be here. I just decided I wanted to play Animal Crossing, and so I did. Now, I think my dear friend Avery, Little Sia, just went live doing her Just Dance speedrun for charity. She does this every year. She is also raising money for St. Jude, and she's speedrunning Just Dance. This is very difficult, and I feel like she's gonna need some support. So we're gonna pop over there and say hi to her. Don't spam too much or anything. And also she's dancing, so she might not be able to acknowledge you straight away, but go say hi to her. It's a really fun thing. Oh, Jody, oh my gosh, with the 8731. Wait a minute. 220,000 even right there at the end. Thank you, Jody. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate you. That is a nice number. That is a nice number. Thank you so much. Anyway, go have fun with Little Sia. The Just Dance speedrun is always so cool. I don't know how she does it. I feel like I would die if I tried to do that. It's like so much, but like, because it's like physical activity, right? Like doing, anyway. Go say hi to her, raise some money for St. Jude with her, and I'll catch you all in a couple hours for our 24 hours of Sims Unpaused. Ah! Okay, I'll see you in a bit. All right, bye!